Ooh, what's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTF LOL FTW BRB. Welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling 2016. We are playing as the WWF in the year 2002, rebooking the invasion angle, booking our way through the road to WrestleMania, making a quick pit stop at No Way Out. But first, we gotta get through Sunday Night Heat, everybody's favorite show. And if it's not, you're lying. Just admit it. It's my favorite show. Either way, nothing too special going on here on Heat. When I say that, I meant like, there's stuff special going on. I didn't mean to say like, oh, Heat's not special. What I'm trying to say when I say there's nothing special, meaning like, not really many locker room incidents. I think there's a couple protege things. Nothing really in the game that makes me go, oh, I need to tell you guys this. If there's really only one thing I needed to mention to you guys, it's that if you're watching this the day it was uploaded, Sunday, December 10th, 2017, I will be streaming some Fire Pro and Grand Theft Auto 3 today around the 3:30 time. Fire Pro will be first with our OMG Fire Pro League. I made a video earlier announcing the match card. And then after Fire Pro, we'll probably be jumping into some GTA 3. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and look on Twitch. Type in OMG WTF LOL FWBRB. Or you can just look at the video on the YouTube page, and it will take you over to the Twitch screen. Anyway, let's just run the show now. Now that we got the plug out of the way. So we open up with a solid 44 D rating here. Sunday Night Heat opens up with the Right to Censor's music blaring over the speakers, as Steven Richards, Ivory, and the Good Father all make their way down to the ring. They're handing out pamphlets, like, Right to Censor pamphlets, join the Right to Censor, whatever you want. Handing out pamphlets to the crowd. Steven Richards has a megaphone, and he's spewing out his message, the Right to Censor is looking for members, stuff like that. Once in the ring, Steven Richards takes the mic and then uses the the megaphone to speak through the mic. So he's pretty much, doing the whole Jimmy Hart thing where he has the megaphone. He's like, how you guys doing there? Where he's speaking through the mic. Anyway, and he goes on to say, and I'm not doing a megaphone voice for this entire promo, so sorry for those of you guys who wanted to hear a megaphone voice the entire time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, now that the Right to Censor has cut ties and finished their business with Val Venis, I'm happy to announce that we are now looking for a new 4th member to the group, and possibly 5th member. So this here is an invitation to anyone here tonight, and especially to any of the boys in the back who want to turn their lives around for the better. And so they wait a few, minutes for someone to come out and accept the offer. And out comes Val Venis, the former member of the Right to Censor. Now he comes, and Richard he looks mad automatically. He's like, what? No, Val? I guess I should have been more clear when I said anyone not named Val Venis who want to turn their life around. Come on down. And then Val just sits there and he goes, relax, Richards. I'm not here to rejoin the Right to Censor. And trust me when I say no one in the back is back there rushing out here to accept your offer. Face it, Richards. No one wants to be a part of your lame-ass group. And then that's when Richards takes the mic again and he says, Val, you're such a disappointment. Not even 2 weeks away from the Right to Censor and you go around cussing. Do you kiss your own mother with that mouth? And then I like Val's response here. He goes on to say, no, but I kiss a lot of ladies. That's cute. But you know what, Val? No matter how many women you pay to be by your side, you'll never have any friends. Oh, I've got friends. In fact, I've got friends who are enemies. How you doing, GF? And that's when the Good Father kind of just looks away, trying to avoid eye contact. And then Val just goes on to keep saying, he says, it's just a damn shame that he's afraid to be my friend since he's got you brainwashing him. There's no brainwashing going on in the Right to Censor. The Good Father isn't your friend because you have lived a life of sin. A life Good Father has no interest in anymore. But since you've got so many friends, how's about you find a friend tonight and meet me and my friend, the Good Father, in action tonight? And then that's when Val, with a big smile on his face, is, You mean I'll actually get to get my hands on you? Oh, you're damn right I'm taking that match. You're on. Ignore the Grandmaster Sexay random promo there. But either way, that sets up our main event of the night, which Val Venis will find himself a tag team partner to take on Steven Richards and the good father of the right to Censor. But before we can get on to that, like I said, we did have a couple, or just one, locker room incident, as The Undertaker went ahead and passed along microphone to Mark Jindrak. So apparently this was a poor way to start off the show. Cooled the crowd, but I'm not tripping. It's Sunday Night Heat of all things. As we move into our next segment here, I don't know why I can't turn them heel. I thought freestyle segments. Oh wait, this isn't a freestyle segment. That's why. Duh. Anyway, 37 D- as we're back from our commercial break. ECW's Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman are already in the ring, waiting for the arrival of their opponents, and out they come. Hardcore and Spike Dudley Holly, as they come out with Hardcore Holly with the mic in hand, and he goes on and says, "Cut the music and shut up. Last week I introduced you people to the newest member of the Holly family, Spike. Well, not everyone was happy about that, apparently. Specifically my cousin, Crash. Well, we do things a little different in the Holly family. When there are disagreements, and let's just say, oh, excuse me, let me word this a little bit better. Well, we do things a little different in the Holly family when there are disagreements. And let's just say, we probably won't be seeing Crash anytime soon. Which sucks for you two, because now you gotta face Spike and me. You ECW guys think you're hardcore? We'll show you just how ugly hardcore can really get." And there we go, just a little pre-match promo for the match, kind of explaining why Crash Holly isn't here, since if you watched Raw, we had to release him because he showed up, wasted. I was going to turn both of them here, but I forgot to add in the change, so we'll just have to wait till next week. Or we can just wait till the next match, actually. I think we can do it in there. So either way, 56 C- rating. Not too bad at all. 56 C- here in a bout that had subpar wrestling to it and a little heat. Hardcore and Spike Dudley Holly, the Holly family, going over Team ECW's Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman in 7 minutes 44 seconds after Hardcore Holly defeats Sandman with the Alabama Slammer, getting them the victory. I'd like to imagine that maybe a little bit of cheating went on here. I thought I put in the tainted victory thing. In fact, I'm almost certain I did, but I guess not. But I'd imagine maybe like Hardcore Holly connecting with the Singapore Cane on Sandman or something like that to the extent of that, pretty much. But either way, the Holly family gets themselves the victory. I can't make a change here. Huh. Interesting. So Dreamer's getting better at his gimmick. Spike, of course, his heel turn's not being well received, but that's fine. Spike Dudley with a 51 in-ring performance. Good on ya. Hardcore Holly with a 49. Sandman with a 44. And Tommy Dreamer with the best of the match with a 59. Dreamer's promising. Sandman's improving in performance, and Tommy is improving in technical. As we move on to the next segment of the night, probably coming in between our another commercial break here, we go to a 56 C- here. It is now time for our dance-off between Too Cool and the Boogie Nights, as the ring is set up with a dance floor. A little one, not the whole ring being set up like a wooden dance floor, but I'd like to imagine like a little nice wooden dance floor, like maybe set up halfway in the ring while they have like half the ring to be able to stand in. Either way, Michael Cole, he's standing in the ring with mic in hand. I forgot to put him on camera, I guess, so my bad. Actually, no, he's not even in this, so I just forgot to put him in general. Whatever, he's on commentary, so he's still talking either way. Anyway, Michael Cole, like I said, he has a mic in hand, and he says, "All right, everyone, it is now time for the much-anticipated dance-off between the WWF's Too Cool and WCW's Boogie Nights. So without further ado, let's bring out our competitors. First, from WCW, Disco Inferno and Das Wonder Kid, Alex Wright, the Boogie Nights." And out comes Disco and Wonder Kid as they make their way down to the ring, but no dancing. No dancing whatsoever from the Boogie Nights as they make their way down to the ring, opting to save the dance moves for the actual show. Michael Cole then goes on to keep saying, "And now representing the WWF, Grandmaster Sexay, Scotty Too Hottie, and Rikishi Too Cool. And out comes Too Cool, who begin to, of course, dance their way down to the ring. Of course, minus Rikishi. He doesn't have his sunglasses on, so, you know, he's not dancing. But Too Cool, or not, excuse me, not Too Cool. Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty are definitely dancing their way down to the ring. And while this is all happening, Disco Inferno grabs the microphone away from Michael Cole and he goes, "Look at these two fools, wasting everyone's time, showing off their moves. Newsflash, idiots. No one's going to be impressed after they've already seen it. Whatever. I hope one of you pulls a hamstring." And then probably just hands the mic back to Cole or something like that. Or maybe he has a mic of his own. Anyway, once in the ring, Sexay, I guess he goes over and asks Cole for the mic, so maybe they don't have all the mics, who knows. And he goes, "Hey, Disco." Now we need to pull up our notepad. You were talking all that smack before, but now you're over there cowering in the corner. Hey, hold up. Didn't you say you were going to find a third guy? Where's your boy? And then, Disco's probably, you know, mouthing off, "Oh, we got a third guy," or something like that, you know, whatever. Anyway, Michael Cole goes on to say, "All right, let's get to the battle, guys. Now, I'm sure you all know the rules, but just to reiterate, whoever receives the loudest cheers from the audience after their dance will win the battle. All right, since Too Cool beat the Boogie Nights in tag action a few weeks back, you guys get to pick heads or tails." And then Grandmaster Sexay takes a little bit of exception to that, and he goes, No, that's not how we about to do this, Cole. Last I checked, this is the WWF. Heat. So this is our turf. You chumps go first." And then Disco goes, "Oh, is that how you want to do this? Well, that's fine by us, boys. Get ready to see what real dancing looks like. DJ, hit my music and lower my big, bright, shiny ball." And down comes the disco ball. Disco's music goes off. And Disco Inferno and Alex Wright begin to dance, doing disco moves, whatever the hell Alex Wright honestly does. It doesn't take too long for the crowd to start booing them, though. And Disco, of course, he's trying to ignore the booing, trying to just keep on going with his dancing. But eventually, it gets to him, and he grabs the mic again, and he says, "All right, cut the music. You people aren't even giving us a chance. Fine. You want to see these street thugs so bad? Then step up." And he just drops the mic or whatever. Too Cool step up onto the dance floor. The music goes off. Grandmaster Sexay puts the glasses on Rikishi, and they all line up to begin to dance once their music goes off. Until, out of nowhere, once they start dancing, a hooded man runs in, and he takes out Rikishi, taking him down. Disco and Alex Wright use this opportunity. They follow up, and they start attacking Scotty and Grandmaster Sexay. So we got this hooded man beating up on Rikishi, Disco and Alex Wright beating up on Sexay and Scotty. The hooded man finally rips off his hood to reveal that he is former WCW superstar Tank Abbott, who begins to keep pummeling on Rikishi. He sends him out of the ring along with the rest of Too Cool as the Boogie Nights dance on the dance floor, probably posing while Abbott just kind of stands in the middle, arms crossed, looking all mean and whatnot, as we reveal the third member of the Boogie Nights, Tank Abbott. Now, originally, as you guys probably could tell the entire time when we were making this or reading this off, Tank Abbott was right there. But he has a bodyguard gimmick. He's not a dancing fool or anything, mostly because he can't pull it off. And it did get a rating of great, so that's awesome. Originally, I actually wanted to have Mike Awesome be the third member of the Boogie Nights, because Mike Awesome back in WCW for a little while was that 70s man. He had a 70s show gimmick. So I thought he would be like kind of a good fit with the whole Disco and Alex Wright thing. But Mike Awesome is still suspended in rehab or whatever it is, and he won't be back, or he wouldn't have been back in time for this promo. So instead I went with Tank Abbott, who for a little while he was known for being along with 3 Count, but he was also kind of a dancing fool there. And he wasn't good at it then either. I think just a regular bodyguard role will be fine with him. He doesn't have to be the dancing fool. He can just be, I like them, I like being around them, or, I'm a bodyguard or some shit like that. You know what I'm going with anyway. So either way, Tank Abbott is the third member of the Boogie Nights. Rikishi, also improving in acting. I wish it was somebody else, but you know what? I'm not complaining. We then go to our This Week in the WWF segment here, which gets an 86B+, just going over what happened throughout the week. We covered the Rock versus Angle versus Stone Cold Steve Austin match to determine who will face The Undertaker at No Way Out, which was won by The Rock. We also covered Benoit, DDP, and Booker T's triple threat match to determine who will fight Kurt Angle for the WCW title, which was won by Benoit. And then we covered the historic match between Ric Flair and Sting, first time ever on WWE or WWF TV, which was won by Sting. And then, of course, Sting challenging Benoit afterwards next week to put both the Rumble spot and his number one contendership on the line next week on Nitro. So there you have it. I'm not sure. I think if I click next, this is our main event of the night. In fact, it is. Wow, this did not do good at all. So our main event of the night, I didn't do a, Val Venus' partner is Billy Gunn, because it doesn't matter. I don't care. So Billy Gunn ended up being Val Venus' tag team partner for the night. I figured they made sense as a team. And we go on to have our match. So we have a bout that had subpar wrestling to it and little heat. Steven Richards and the Goodfather actually get the victory over Val Venus and the one Billy Gunn in 10 minutes, 8 seconds when Steven Richards beats the one Billy Gunn with a fast roll-up. So I'd imagine maybe GF running in, takes out Val Venus, off the mat. Richards, or maybe Goodfather, when he's taking out Val Venus, hits the, what I guess was known as the Ho Train. I don't know what we would call it now, on Billy Gunn while taking out Val Venus, which leads to Steven Richards coming in real quick, getting a quick roll-up, 1, 2, 3, gets the victory. Ivory did some good work ringside. Billy Gunn with a 45 in-ring performance. Val Venus and Steven Richards, both Venus and Richards with the best in-ring performance of the night, or of the match, I should say, with a 53. And Goodfather with a 47. Billy Gunn improving in performance, the one person I could care less about, but that's fine. We also changed Venus' profile picture, if any of you guys noticed. We then end off the night with a 50 D+ rating here. After the match, Godfather, he kicks Billy Gunn out of the ring while Ivory goes over and grabs a mic for Steven Richards. She hands the mic to Richards, and Richards goes on to say, "And here we are once again, Val. You blame me and the right to censor for all your recent shortcomings. But ever since you left the R2C, nothing has changed. You're still the same old loser. Earlier, I told you that you have no friends, and now I'm going to prove it to you. GF, take care of Val once and for all." But the Goodfather, he's hesitant. He doesn't really want to do it. I mean, Val wasn't lying earlier. Goodfather and Val Venus, they have a friendship. And like I said, Goodfather's hesitant. He's asking Stevie, don't make me do this, man. Please, come on. I don't want to do this. But Richards, he just gets angry. He's not happy that GF is questioning him, and he's just like, "I didn't ask you to do this, Goodfather. I'm ordering you to do it." And that's when, GF just kind of like runs his hands through his hair. He looks over at Val Venus. Val is just saying, "You don't have to do this, man. You don't have to." But that's when the Goodfather just goes running full force right back into the other turnbuckle, and he goes running at Val Venus, looking to hit the train. I guess we can't call it the Ho Train, the Censor train, I don't know. He's looking to hit him with the train, but instead, before he hits Val Venus, he slides right out of the ring and just, goes walking up the entryway, pretty much opting not to hit Val Venus last second. And that's when Richards takes the mic again. He says, Where do you think you're going? Hey, get back here." And then that's when Steven Richards is forcibly turned around by Val Venus, who no longer has Goodfather coming after him. He turns him around, and he gets decked right in the face by Val, who then climbs up to the top to go hit the money shot on him. But luckily for Richards, Ivory was right there and pulls Richards out in time before Val Venus can hit the money shot to end the show. So we see, Ivory helping Richards out of the arena while Val just kind of poses smiling on the top of the, at the end of the show, pretty much. Because it looks like the implosion of the right to censor is about to happen. This heat did not do too good, though, but luckily we don't get rated on that. Actually, you know what? A 68 C+? That's not bad at all. I was thinking we were going to get a D, maybe a C-, but a C+? That's a chunky Bobby Roode, by the way. Interesting. Oh, look at this. Sting had an interview. There was a short appearance by Sting on a nationally screened TV show last night as he helped promote WWF. He performed well, and he did a good job of talking up the business. Look at that. Look at that. Good on you, Sting. Helping us out. Uh-oh. IWAMS on the brink. I think we're aligned with these guys, aren't we? No, we're not. We're not. Never mind. I was going to say, if this is the company that we're aligned with, the Cologne company, I'd buy them out. I'd help them out, but no. So if the Cologne company ever is going out of business, I will buy them out and help them out. Probably make them a another child company or something. We don't want to look at any of this. We do have a new champion in HWF, so I don't want to look at that. Oh, wait. HWF isn't us. Never mind. HWF is a different show. So, yeah, this is HWF right here. And they had new champions as Wildcat. Oh, God. So, hold on. I'm assuming you're Wildcat? No, you're Wolf. You're Wildcat. No, you're Robbie Brookside. I should have known that. This is... He's Wildcat. Because that's Wolf. Okay. They beat them for the tag team titles. Alright. So we don't have a new champion, I thought. Ooh. Cesaro is a hot property. Luckily, he's one of our developmental stars. Scotty Mack going over to Stampede Wrestling. Good for him. Anyway, let's check it out. So it looks like NWA was the best show of the week, followed by HWA and then OVW. So we're going to start with OVW, which got a 40 D- rating here. We open up the night with John Cena going over Trailer Park Trash by countout with a 36 D-. Then we go to Maven defeating Damien to retain the OVW Light Heavyweight Championship with a 29 E rating. Rob Conway going over Mark Henry with a solid 43 D rating here. And then in the main events of the night with a but a 40 D-, Flash Flanagan going over the alpha male Monty Brown, one of our developmental stars, to retain the OVW Heavyweight Championship. We then move to HWA, which got a 50 D+ for the week. Open up the night with Steve Bradley going over Cody Hawk with a 25 E rating here. Then Yang goes over Matt Striker to retain the HWA Cruiserweight Championship with a solid 41 D. We then go to a brawl involving Terry Funk, Elix Skipper, and D'Lo Brown. We got a 52 D+. Rory Fox then goes over Evan Courageous with a solid 42 D rating. And then finally, in our main event of the night with a 54 C-, Shannon Moore goes over D'Lo Brown to retain the HWA Heavyweight Championship. And then finally, for NWA Wildside Wrestling, we had a 51 D+ rating here. Opening match of the night. It seems like these two teams are always fighting. But TNT, Todd Sexton, and Tony Santorelli going over the Boogaloo Crew, JC Daz, and Scotty Wren with a 37 D-. We then go to a backstage brawl with a 52 D+ involving Ernest the Cat Miller, Ken Anderson, and Road Dogg Jesse James. Lazarus then goes over John Phoenix with a 37 D-. We then go to another backstage brawl, this time between NWA World Champion, if it ever comes up, Sean O'Hare and Carlito Cool, that got a 57 C-. Jason Cross goes over Cassidy O'Reilly with a 52 D+. Onyx retains the NWA Georgia Junior Heavyweight Championship over Ray Gordy with a 48 D+. Caprice Coleman and Air Paris going over Bad Attitude, and that being... Who are you? There you are. David Young and Rick Michaels with a 51 D+. And finally, in the main event of the night, Sean O'Hare retains his NWA Wildside Heavyweight Championship over Colt Cabana with a solid 60 C rating here. Not a bad showing from the developmental programs this week. What do we got going on over here? Medical problems. What is Godfather or Goodfather mad about? Always irritated being left off. Hey, you're not using me. Hardcore's probably mad about not being used either. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue simulating forward until we can get to Monday Night Raw. The exciting thing is about this upcoming Monday Night Raw, though, Nerds and Geeks, it's the week of the pay-per-view. We're getting close. Nitro was broadcast. That's good. Got a 45.34. All right, just staying on TV for WWC. Oh, Carlos Cabrera. Mischief is getting frustrated. I'm going to shortlist Mischief. Why not? Maybe bring her in myself for our women's division. In fact, I might bring her in. I need more women, I think. Not for, like, my company. Oh, look, Stampede Wrestling got Renee Dupree. More like developmental. But if she does well enough, maybe. If she does well enough. She's a rookie, though. That's the problem, though. That's why she hasn't really got any business. Oh, we have a decision? Oh, boy. Here we go. No, I'm not hiring anybody, so this should be interesting. Robert Thompson on the rise. Guess we can shortlist Robert Thompson. Why the hell not? Ooh. Ron Killing's a hot property. Haven't seen him in a while. NWA/ECC. Fucking hiccups. Pacific Northeast champion, or West. Good for him. Michelle Starr? Is that a guy or a girl? It's a guy. I thought so. Nikki Rock's going to 3PW. Harry Smith. Makes sense he would go to Stampede. What do we got, though? Oh, a pay raise from Trish. That's fine. Whew. Holy crap, dude. She's all like, so I'm being paid $8,300 right now, but I think I deserve $14,580. So I'm requesting a $6,000 pay raise. All right. There you go, Trish. Fuck. Some people, man. There you go, Trish. That's a lot of money to pay you, but I guess you're worth it. Another decision. Trish told someone, see, all you gotta do is ask and he'll give you money. Shaggy 2 Dope is rising? If there's ever a chance that I get to bring in the Insane Clown Posse, I'm totally bringing them in. Jim Ross, of course, best announcer in the world. Kurt Angle wants a pay raise. All right, there you go. You jalopy. Everybody wants a pay raise. I thought that said trained by Rob Ecos. I was like, how? Oh no, Shinya Hashimoto's out of shape. Jimmy Snuka's retiring. Phantasma, apparently frustrated. Oh, Bubba and Devon have returned. Just in time, too. And Raw's War tonight. I'm going to head and auto push. Get Bubba and Devon out of my face. Get out of my face, Billy Gunn. And that's going to do it for this episode of Sunday Night Heat. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor. Leave me a comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, my name has been OMG, WTF, LOL, FTW, BRB. I'll see you guys for Monday Night Raw as we get ready for the week of No Way Out. So that should be fun. Again, I will be streaming a little later today around the 3:30 time here on December 10th, 2017. So if you're watching this video the day it was released, go ahead and stop by the stream. Check it out. Like I said, we'll be doing some Fire Pro and some GTA, the original one, GTA 3. I almost said GTA 6. Either way, my name's been OMG, WTF, LOL, FTW, BRB, and I will see you guys for Monday Night Raw. So until then, have a great day, nerds and geeks.